All right, guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little bit of Thunderbake that we're working on today. Well, technically tomorrow, but we'll start off with today. So today we are taking Thunderbaked, my 1964 Thunderbird, also known as the Bite Me Bird, taking it down to my shop and needing that motor pulled so that way we can fix the freeze plug on it. So that should be fun. So that we get the freeze plug put back in, put a new freeze plug in, and get everything fixed. So that way I can drive the car, because I miss driving the car. Because after driving Ashley's Burning Love and driving my white truck, my white 72 F250, I miss driving it, and especially Death Machine. And speaking of which, Death Machine's got a lot of cool stuff coming too. So we're taking Death Machine down to the Rat Fink Car Show next weekend. That's Death Machine right there. My 1958 Thunderbird, the car that started it all. We're taking it down to Rat Fink reunion next weekend, a week from today actually. So that being said, yeah, we have a lot to do. I got something cool coming for that car. I'll probably put it in this video, so that way this video can be, you know, the two cars mixed into one. Yeah, so tomorrow, pull motor and Thunderbake, drop it back in, hopefully get it back to being nice again, and yeah, and then show you guys what's going on with Death Machine. So I pulled Death Machine out of the garage today. It ran pretty good. Needs the oil topped off. It's in a little low. So needs that topped off. And then yeah, so that's what you're gonna see in this video. So feel free to watch and listen. All right, we're back at the shop. We got Ashley here. Taylor's on his way. And we got Showgirl here, as you've seen when we dropped it off in one of my last videos of, this is my gasser. Freaking love this car. It's gonna be freaking sweet. But we're here for this car today. So plan is yank the motor out, fix freeze plugs, throw it back in today. Freaking day. So should be easy enough. Should be. Pretty self-explanatory. So should be easy enough, or raise the motor up high enough we can get the freeze plugs out and replaced, because I couldn't get it high enough when I took the engine mount off, because I didn't have a cherry picker. So now we have a cherry picker, so now we can do all that. So just waiting for Taylor to get here. You'll meet him. He actually owns and drives my old truck. Hopefully he's in that today, but so you get to see it. But yeah, so ready to get on this? Ready to help me pull and drop in another motor? Yes. As you can see, we have a plethora of motors here. We have Showgirl's motor, the 445 stroker with the GT heads and the Holley Dominator manifold. And then we have my Seized 390 that you guys seen in the first video of Radio Girl. This one is also a GT headed motor. That's why I wanted it, because it's kind of a rare motor. So that's cool. And we have all the blown motors right here. We have Thunderbake's original motor, Death Machine's original motor, Showgirl's original motor that is seized. That one might become something cool later on, who knows. Then we got the Slant 6, good old Slant 6er. I need to get that sold. Someone buy it, please. Get it out of my hair, please, God. But yeah, well, see you in a second once Taylor gets here. So yeah, all right, we're in here. Taylor was here. He just had to leave to go fix some stuff on his house real quick, but he'll be here in just a little bit. So plan is we need to undo motor mounts. We need to undo the coolant lines, take the fan off, and yeah, just the usual stuff. And then unbolt the exhaust. The goal is to maybe just prop it up enough that we can get the motor mounts off and get everything off enough that we can just do it like that, because Taylor's smaller than me, and yeah, he's just better than me at doing this. So he has smaller hands. That's why he has children. So yeah, I just need to get that done before he gets here, so we can hurry get this pulled, because we only have 4 hours to do this, might I add. So yeah. All right, so we got Taylor here finally, the bald wonder himself. So we got mostly everything undone. We're just undoing the trans bolts and the torque converter bolts right now. And then we can bring the cherry picker in here and raise it and just pull the motor out. The main thing, we just need to make sure we don't slam the freaking motor into the freaking radiator. So that'll be fun. Then we got Ashley. She's deep cleaning behind my toolbox, which is a much needed thing. So thank you. She also sorted my toolbox, which is also a big thing. So I appreciate that. But hey, at least you're not getting super dirty like what we are here, because I'm currently knuckles deep in about 60-year-old grease right now. Yeah. So it's fun times. So yeah, but the main thing I want to do before, like, even though we don't, well, the main thing I want to do is we make sure we don't pull the distributor out of this motor because I do not want to either drop the oil pump drive shaft down into the block or get this motor out of time, because I do not want to try to get this thing running again. So yeah, so we just need to pull the transmission bolts out of this, finish doing that, pull the starter off of it, and then pull the fuel line off, and then some wiring stuff, and then we should be able to pull this thing out. So I think we can get this done by 2:30, Taylor?
Yeah, probably before that.
Sweet. Let's get this done. All right, Taylor. Now's the time. Now's when we pull. So we just got to lift and push this way. I put a blanket over the radiator so we could protect it enough. And so, because the reason why you might be wondering why the motor's still fully dressed is because we just need it up enough, up out of the car enough to fix the freeze plug and then drop it back in and, get it done. So, yeah. Here we go. Next time you'll see it, it'll be sitting about here. All right, motor's out. We decided just to replace all the freeze. Oh, you got it knocked loose. Oh, yeah. This is a good time to start videoing. So this is the busted one. This one's the one that, as you can see, needed to be replaced. This one was the one that was leaking. You can see by all the rust that was leaking down and by all the rust that was on the cross member. It was bad stuff. Look at all that gunk that Taylor's pulling out of that. So
this is why we're wearing gloves.
This is exactly why we're wearing gloves, people. So yeah. But yeah, so that looks great. So at least we, are doing that. So we just need to go get new freeze plugs. And
the motor mounts.
And, well, good thing, the motor mounts ended up falling apart. So good thing we have brand new motor mounts here that were for showgirl, but they're now going to go on this car because luckily they're cheap. So we have one freeze plug here, a bad one, and then there was another one that was on the ground right here. So it's fun stuff right here. So, oh, now you're degreasing it. Now you're making it look nice. Why? Why are you doing this?
Because it's not my car.
Why are you like this? Why we don't need to make this look nice. This isn't a customer's car. It's mine. We aren't at the Chevy dealership, Taylor. We don't need to make this look nice. We don't need to make it look nice so that way the customer can realize that they might have bought something nice even though we know they didn't. But ooh, what's that? Nice. We like it. I like it. Picasso. Well, now we just got to get the other ones out and then go get some new freeze plugs from the local O'Reilly's and then throw her back in. So we're doing good. We are doing amazing, aren't we? Then Ashley did an amazing job cleaning up my area right here. So thank you, honey. I love you. You know you might not love me after this.
No, I do.
Surprising. But yeah, it's okay because she's getting rewarded with brick oven tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
But what's so funny is we have, so I didn't even mention, but this car is so low, we had to put it on old brake rotors to lift this car up enough to put the cherry picker underneath of it to get the motor out. So, because as soon as we slid the cherry picker underneath of it, it hit the cross member because this car is so low. So, low life, baby. And it's now looking like a gasser now. We're gassering the car that's not a gasser. But yeah, so cool beans. Let's hurry and get this done. All right, Taylor, we got this side in. Taylor even did something that I wouldn't even do, and that's clean it all up and make it nice before we even put the new freeze plugs in. I would have just fucking taken the old ones out and said screw it. But look, that's why I bring Taylor here, because he makes stuff nice. So it's a good time. Now we just need to do this side. So fun stuff. But this side looks great. So thank you. Now we can actually hold coolant now. So yeah.
We're just doing the other side because we're here already. Might as well.
Exactly. So might as well do it while we're here and get it all nice and shiny and then drop it back in. And we also figured out that this motor, actually, looking at those date codes, the C6ME-A, that's a 390. Because if we look over here, hi Ashley.
Hi.
If we look over here at my built 390 for Showgirl, it also says C6ME-A. So that means we have a 390 on our hands. So that's cool. So yeah, I love it. All right, freeze plugs are officially on. So that means back in we go. So in order for that to happen, we are removing the exhaust manifolds because it's going to be an absolute bitch to try to lift the manifolds and drop the motor in. And yeah, so we just need to do that. And then I also just realized we should probably put a jack underneath the trans because it looks like the trans did drop a little bit.
Yeah.
So
probably
we will put a jack underneath the trans. But yeah, look at all that rust we got out of the motor. So that's a plus side. That
And we got to work down there now.
now we got to work down there. So do you want to do the exhaust manifolds and I'll put the new motor mounts on?
Yep.
Okay. Because it should only be 2 bolts per side. So.
Yeah.
And it looks like that exhaust manifold is already pretty freaking crunchy, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, or we can even just at least one side ratchet strap it up around. Or I don't know. We'll see. We at least need to pull this side off because that side's a bitch because the starter's right there too.
Yeah, so let's at least take that side off because this side I think raises up enough.
Yeah.
And once we get the jack under the trans to raise it up, we should be able to just maneuver the.
Yeah. So
just that side needs to come out.
yeah, and that's not too hard either because I know those bolts are not tight. So.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. It seems like I worked on it. Oh wait, I did. So yeah, we just need to take that side off and now Taylor's cleaning again. Stop cleaning. So, okay. All right. Motor's back in. Taylor's moving that pile of shit out of here. We just need to do the torque converter bolts, starter, tighten up this side engine mounts because I just loosened them so that way we can get it lined up. Coolant hoses, fuel lines, exhaust on this side. That side's done. Exhaust on this side. And I think we're done.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yep.
Yeah, then just hood and then ta-da. So.
Flew it to down. Hopefully we did everything great.
If not, we'll see.
Yeah.
Then throw coolant in this thing and let her eat. So.
And it can't be any worse than the hole in the freeze plug that it was before.
Oh yeah, it was bad. And I'm glad we did the other side because the other side ended up being pretty bad too. So I'm glad we did that. So now let's just tighten everything else down and yay. Yay! All right, motor's back in. Everything is bolted in. Taylor's filling up the coolant. The only thing left we need to do is we need to fix the exhaust in the back because it fell out of the hangers, so that's not too bad. Then I need to finish bolting up the power steering pump that doesn't work. And then we need to hook the wiring back up. But other than that, it's pretty much good to go. So I can't believe we did this. Ashley, what time is it? 4:20? Hell yeah. Hell yes. So we're about 5 hours now. About 5 hours now. That's from when I pulled this car in here. So go from 5 hours from running and driving, everything torn down, motor out, freeze plugs, put it back in. And now we're pouring coolant back in it, and there is no leaks besides what we're spilling, but that's totally fine. So it's fine. But oh, we're doing good. I'm happy. Happy. Just gotta finish this up, so. We fucking did it! Hell yeah! We did it! Well, as you've seen, we fucking did it. It only took about 6 hours, but we did it. Runs, drives, it's back. Motor pulled, dropped back in. It's freaking perfect. I can't believe we freaking did it. This is wild. I just wish I could get Death Machine like that. But hey, it's fine. The only problem is it high idles a tiny bit, but that's mostly because we figured out why the throttle is the way it is, because the throttle's never been perfect on this car. So we found out why the way it is because it's hitting the exhaust. So I just need to start slamming some parts on the exhaust and get that looking better, but we got it. We got it. So, yeah. We fucking got it. Hell yeah. Next thing you'll see is we'll open the packages of Death Machine and get the wheels put on and then get the new stuff put on and then, yeah, so thank you guys for watching. So you'll see that here in about 3 and 2 and 1. All right, guys, now we are back after that quick 3, 2, 1 countdown. But we got 2 of the wheels and 2 of the tires over at Big O right now, getting mounted and balanced. Then the other 2 tires will be here tomorrow. Then I'll go get the other 2 mounted tomorrow and thrown on the car. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the fronts right now, pull the fronts off, and then the 2 that I have down there we'll put on the front. And then tomorrow, the 2 that I have in there, we'll put inside 2 wheels that I have inside the house, we'll put on the back. So I'm excited to see how this looks. So this should look really good. I like it. So I just got to pull these off and then we'll get back to you once I get the wheels back in about 30 minutes or so. Well, I got them back from Big O and I got them mounted on the car and they look amazing. And you would not think that that is a 12 wide tire stuffed, and the wheels are turned right now, but it's stuffed underneath this car with only barely anything poking out. Like, you would not think that is a 12-inch wide 305 tire tucked underneath of that. And it looks so good. Like, so good. The black just makes this look so much better, and I freaking love it to death. And I just can't wait to get the rears on there so it doesn't look so weird. Don't look so redneck. But, yeah, these things look so killer. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's gonna look so good on here. So next time you'll be seeing this car, I'll be taking the other 2 over to Big O to get mounted. And then get mounted onto the car. Will get mounted onto the tires. Wheels mounted on the tires, and then you get to see the car done. And then I need to edit this video and post it, and then you'll get to be able to see it. But yeah, this thing looks great. All right, rears are off. That's the whole set, plus the commemorative tire, which I will keep. I won't run on the car, but I will keep it to the honor and remember. I think that was 9/11 when they did those. So, yeah, got the rears off. The tires literally just got here, and I just took them down. So, literally, we went straight from the FedEx truck there into the back of this, and then I drove this down, dropped them off, and then ta-da. So they said a couple hours because they are extremely busy down there, which is fine. So we just gotta hammer on everything and hope they can get them done quick, and then we can get this car back on the ground and see how it looks. But so far, I think these wheels look so freaking pretty. These wheels and tires, so pretty. I can't wait to drive on them. Can't wait to see how they do. I may even just say screw it and go for a rip down the block once I get them on. But I don't know, we'll see. I need to wash the car first. I need to wash the car and get it ready for rat fink. So yeah, scoochie scoo. So yeah, I'm excited. So I don't know if you can tell if I'm excited, but I am excited. So yeah. So I'm out here waiting for these wheels to get done. I thought I'd show you guys the difference between a 58 Thunderbird and a 59 and 60 Thunderbird, because there are some differences here. So the main difference that you can see aesthetically is the trim difference. And I'm only going to talk about the side trim because the grills in my cars, I did different grills in them. Like I did a 60 grill in this car, but I'll show you the differences. So in 58, they had the Thunderbird logos on the fenders, okay? And then in 1959, they had the Thunderbird logos. I'll go this way, because 59's sitting inside the garage. 59, they had the Thunderbird script on the door, and then they also had a spear right here, okay? And then in 1960, they had the Thunderbird logo on the door as well, and this one's kind of a hard one to see because half of it's taken off. But they had the Thunderbird script on the door as well, but no spur, correct? Okay, cool. Then another thing is 58, where 59s have the Thunderbird logo, they have these 5 bars. Well, as you see on the 59s, instead of having the bars, hold on. Instead of having the bars, they had the spur. Well, 1960 Thunderbirds had 9 bars on the back quarter panels, as you can see where these ones were. So that shows that there. Then another big difference as well, and this one's kind of an obvious one too. 58, they had this little Thunderbird logo right here in this little circle right here. Hi. They had that on the pillars, on the C pillars. And in 59, they had, all the way over here again, 59, they had an actual Thunderbird logo on the C pillars. So, shows you the difference right there too. Then in 1960, they had a big Thunderbird logo on the C pillars. So they slowly got bigger. So if you see a logo like this, it's a 60. If you see a smaller one, it's a 59. And if you see a little tiny circle, that's a 58. Then another tail sign, which I can't even show you what they look like because I don't even have any here. But 58 had 2 tail lights per side, where I put 60 tail lights in this car because they're better looking ones. So 58 had 2 big tail lights, and then it had like a hexagonal pattern behind the tail lights. In 59, they had the same 2 tail lights, but they had vertical lines. Okay. Then in 60, they had these tri-tail lights with squares, with the square pattern behind them. So, and as you can see, 60 tail lights. 60 tail lights. And then in the 59 that I got, this is Burning Love, we got 60 tail lights. Because we like the 60 tail lights way more than 58 and 59. So that's why I put 60 tail lights in these cars. And you might be wondering, like, what does it take to put 60 Thunderbird tail lights in a 58 or 59? Well, let me show you. So, in 58 and 59, like I said, they had 2 tail lights, right? Well, in between the tail lights, they just had a piece of metal that came down about here. So, in order to put 60 tail lights in a 58 or 59, you have to cut that center section out so you have enough room to fit the center tail light. So, and this one I did especially because I'm going to actually end up running the exhaust up through the tail light out here. Instead of running from here, it'll be going out here. So, that'll be cool. And, yeah, so that's how it is, changing 60 tail lights into 58 or 59. So, where 60, they're just built like that. They have a third hole, so, yeah. So, thought I'd explain that real quick. Well, don't mind the dusty ass car, but they're finally on. And they look so much better. Oh, like seriously, that looks so much freaking better than it used to. This is the best the car's ever looked. I gotta say, this is honestly, besides it being dirty and cat prints everywhere, this is the best this car has ever looked. And I can't freaking believe it. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Even has just the right poke. I love it. This thing looks so pretty. Oh, just gonna sit here and bask in them. How much wheels can change the look of a vehicle, which is wild, but I love it. I fracking love it. So, yeah, so this car will be down at the Rat Fink reunion this coming weekend, June 1st. Hopefully we'll make it there. We'll see if this motor will like me enough to get down there. I hope it will. It should. Now it's on new set of wheels, so on a happier set of wheels than the NASCAR setup. That's a whole story in itself. Maybe I'll sit down one day and tell all you guys the story of this car and why that NASCAR setup was such a bad setup. Not visual-wise it looked amazing, but there's a story behind that. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video of me doing the new wheels on Death Machine and the whole motor situation Thunderbaked. So just got it put in the driveway and tinkered a little bit more on it, did an oil dip, put a brand new oil dipstick on it, and lo and behold, this needs oil. So that's great. That's pretty usual. Looked like I worked on it before. So yeah, so thank you guys again. Thunderbaked, Death Machine, great video, first video of Death Machine in reality, and I'm glad we started off with a bang. Also, hold on, I will be right back. All right, I'm back, and we have new merch, everyone. We have the Death Machine shirt, and we have the Burnin' Love shirt. Don't mind how wrinkly it is. I just got it out of the dryer. So yeah, we got merch. And on the back, we have, on this side, we have the infamous white racing stripes like Death Machine itself. And we have my Blackhawk Polishing logo, which is my business logo. And if you guys don't follow that page already, look up the Blackhawk Polishing page and go give it a subscribe. I will link it down below. And we have Burnin' Love. And on the back side is pretty much the same thing, but we just have the business logo on the back in red. So this comes in any size that you want. If you want to order it, please feel free to email me. I'll also link my email down below also. And I will also be trying to work up a logo to have the Death Machine Speed Shop logo on here as well. So that way you can have channel merch. And so we'll also be getting merch done for Radio Girl, Thunderbaked, maybe Francine if you guys want merch of Francine, Fantasy Girl, and yeah, so yeah, I'll end this video with that announcement of merch, new wheels, new freeze plugs, and even new wheels on this, but you technically haven't seen those yet. But yeah, so thank you guys. Without you guys, this wouldn't happen. So even though I don't get paid for this, at least yet, thank you guys so much. Everything I do here is out of my pocket to please you guys. So thank you guys. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment which vehicle you like more, Thunderbaked or Death Machine. I obviously have my answer, but we all have our bias here. But yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, comment which car you like most. And if you want merch, feel free. I will have it linked in the description below, link to my email, which one you want, what size you want. And yeah, so by the way, the shirts start out $40 for this and then $35 for this. So yeah, they're a little pricey right now because we're just in the starting phases of everything. So yeah, so $40 for that, $35 for that. So yeah, so we'll see you guys soon. See you on the next one.